A millionaire businessman was seconds away from stepping into his car after a long day of meetings. But the new hotel receptionist suddenly ran toward him, whispering something urgent. She'd overheard his security guards speaking in Chinese, plotting something he was never supposed to understand. The golden lights of the Grand Imperial Hotel shimmered against the glass facade as business tycoon Richard Lawson exited the ballroom, his phone buzzing with congratulatory messages. Tonight marked the closing of a $300 million merger, the kind of deal that would secure his company's future for decades. His security detail, two men in dark suits and earpieces, waited by the entrance beside a sleek black Mercedes. "Sir, your car is ready," one of them said. Richard nodded absently, his mind still running through numbers and upcoming press releases. At the reception desk, Mei Lin, a 24-year-old hotel trainee from Singapore, was finishing her shift. She'd studied international business and linguistics, but took this job to pay her tuition while waiting for her visa renewal. Fluent in Mandarin, Cantonese, and English, she rarely mentioned her language skills, until tonight. As she closed the guest register, she overheard the guards near the entrance speaking in rapid Mandarin, words they clearly didn't expect anyone nearby to understand. "Make sure the car's tracker is active. Once he's inside, lock the doors. We'll take him straight to the docks." May froze. Her heart pounded as she glanced up, pretending to tidy papers. The two guards exchanged a quick nod before one checked his watch. Everything was timed. Something was wrong. Terribly wrong. She rushed to the side corridor where Richard was heading toward the car. The guards opened the back door. Richard reached for the handle. May sprinted. "Sir, wait!" she shouted breathlessly. The guards turned sharply, their eyes narrowing. Richard frowned, startled. "Miss, this isn't appropriate," one guard started, stepping between her and the car. "I'm sorry, sir," May interrupted, her voice trembling. "But I just heard them speaking Mandarin. They said they're taking you somewhere, not to your home." Richard blinked. "You speak Mandarin?" "Yes, fluently." "They mentioned a tracker. Something about the docks." The taller guard's expression flickered just for a second, but enough. Richard caught it. His instincts sharpened. He pulled out his phone discreetly, signaling his assistant inside the lobby. "Gentlemen," Richard said calmly, "remind me, where did I hire you from again?" No answer. The men exchanged glances. And then, one reached for his jacket. Security alarms blared as the hotel's real guards intervened. Within seconds, the imposters were restrained. Police later confirmed they were part of a kidnapping ring, targeting wealthy executives traveling alone. The driver outside was already gone when they checked. As chaos settled, Richard turned to May. "You just saved my life." She shook her head, still trembling. "I just understood what they said." He smiled faintly. "And you were brave enough to act. That's rare." The next morning, Richard personally contacted hotel management. By evening, May received an official letter. Not a warning for interrupting a guest, but an offer. Executive Assistant, International Relations, Lawson Global Holdings. He'd created a role for her, a bridge between his Asian business partners and his corporate office, using the very language skills that saved him. Months later, May sat in her new office, overlooking the skyline she once admired from the hotel lobby. Her story spread across the company, a reminder that courage isn't about strength or wealth, but about speaking up when silence feels safer. And Richard often told her, whenever they discussed new international projects, "I built an empire with strategy, but it was saved by a voice that refused to stay quiet."